my attorneys, aced, my destinies, dueled, my Apollos. Oh, you'd best believe their justice.
Okay, Square, I had a bit prepared, so I'll thank you in a moment, but also thank you for 90 months. I have to undeafen. Okay. Dick Cheney's dead. I'm gonna keep on dancing now that Dick Cheney's dead. I'm gonna go out hunting, not get shot in the head. Shot in the head. Anyways, that was the bit.
Thanks for the free concert.
I'm glad someone else in chat unrelated to the bit already was like, yeah, Cheney's dead. Cheney's dead. Before I even started. They call you the bit ruiner on account of how you're a flat head inside of a Phillips head. Anyways, hi, yeah, Dick Cheney down. Square, thank you so much for 90 months. We're gonna get Dick Cheney's killer off, because he's innocent.
But hang on.
Yeah, that's right. I actually don't know what he died of. What did Dick Cheney contract? Billions of dollars of military contracts. Okay, but what did he die of? Cause of death. You're never gonna fucking believe this, but, a heart attack.
Yeah, you're never gonna believe the old guy, yeah.
Complications from pneumonia and cardiac and vascular disease. Presumably, the complications with the cardiac one was the big one. But that's okay. Dick Cheney doesn't exist in this universe because it takes place in the future where he's already dead.
Yeah, they got it. He's dead already.
Yeah, yep. That's the most accurate thing about this game.
He was dead.
Yeah, like that they called Dick Cheney's death.
They addressed Dick Cheney specifically.
Yeah, that does sound like an Ace Attorney character name.
Dick Cheney? Yeah,
Yeah.
Dick Cheney is, like, the asshole owner of the, like...
A private prison?
I was saying,
like, SCHAIN, sorry.
like, I'm just thinking it's, like, Dick's Final Resort. It's, like, a compound that's run like Dick's Last Resort, where they're just really mean to the prisoners, a.k.a. prison.
Speaking of court.
We're going... straight to trial. We don't have a whole ton of time today. We got like 3 hours, so we're gonna use them. Cosmic Turnabout, day 2, trial day 2. Not only is it trial day 2, it's trial day 2, baby.
It's trial day 2, just in case you forgot.
Trial day 2, part 1.
Part 1.
Trial day 2, part 1. Yeah. Before we go.
I was gonna say, if I am a little dumb or sound a little nasty, I had my COVID jab yesterday. Yeah, and it's fucked me up. So.
I gotta get that soon. Shit. All right.
Hello, Susan.
Yeah.
He had a heart attack. Not that he had a heart, but someone else's heart pushed him down the stairs. He died of a heart attack.
And then it started working again.
Yeah, his heart worked immediately and attacked from within. Fallout 4 is getting Anniversary Edition. I know I'm the only one who cares about that.
No, you are not. I am the second person on Earth who cares about Fallout 4. Congratulations.
I like Fallout 4.
No, Marina likes Fallout 4.
Yeah, I'm the only person on Earth, and is it because it takes place in New England? Yeah.
That helps. It definitely helps.
Well, that's most of it.
Oh, Onion is the third. It's all good. In addition,
I don't think Fallout 4 was that bad.
No, it wasn't that
bad.
It's
fans like Fallout. Also, it's not. It really isn't that bad.
Yep.
Oh.
I suppose it's reconvened for the trial of Salem Starbuck or something.
Objection! He's vaping out back with that.
Your Honor, we can smell the cotton candy rips from here. Could you please come out from under your bench? There aren't any more bombs. I promise. Fallout 4 is a pretty good game, but not a great Fallout game. I've heard that before. I'm not sure how I'd feel about that.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good summation as someone who doesn't necessarily like Fallout games because I get stressed by dialogue options that have big consequences.
That's fair.
Okay, I get that. Fallout like Fallout 3 is also not a good Fallout game.
Oh yeah, well, that's also true.
Bethesda doesn't make good Fallout games. Which is bad because it's their property.
It'll be all the DLC and Creation Club stuff. Neat. The dialogue choices of yes, sarcastic, yes, and no are brilliant. Much like in court. That's how you have to do it in court as well. Just always say yes. Yes, and everything that's presented to you.
My apologies. I'm still a little jumpy when it comes to trials involving bombs. I mean, first the courtroom exploded. And then Mr. Tanate self-destructed.
I mean, first the building and then people. What's next? Buildings with people in them? Crazy.
What's next, me?
I mean, I was going to describe it as crashing out, but I guess that's another way of describing what happened to Tanate. Unsufferable is actually better. I'm with it. You're unsufferable. It's okay. It's okay. You're not unsufferable.
Unable to be suffered.
Anyways, it would seem that Mr. Justice was seriously wounded by Mr. Tanate's actions. Oh, also injured. Yeah, he was just emotionally hurt as well. So, Mr. Wright, will you be taking up the defense? Do you have an understanding of what's happened in the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor. The defense is ready.
Very well. Is the prosecution also ready?
Yes, and everything presented to you. No wonder usage of AI in law is so successful. It's going great.
Oh, okay, what? Okay, I guess you want me to give the opening statement? Like, what is that?
Looks like the judge has become a pretty good mind reader.
Well, he's certainly more than his fair share of, he's certainly seen as more than his fair share of colorful prosecutors. Also, like, actual mind readers, mediums, and spirits and shit. You could say he's something of a veteran of sorts. Don't let him hear that.
Valor, I have it? Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna wear a full thing of badges.
Let's see, in the previous part of this trial, we learned the victim, Clay Terran, escaped from Launchpad 1 carrying the defendant, Solomon Starbuck. There were explosions on the second floor of the space center and the rocket itself.
Although, just reiterating for chat and for our sake, we learned that there is a replica of the rocket in a museum that is available in another area, and according to the topography of the photo that we saw that showed the rotation dial of this big rotating chamber, they appear to have been coming out of the museum, not the rocket chamber, which is interesting. I don't know exactly how that works, but I just wanted to bring that fact back up.
The two astronauts used the Launchpad 1 corridor to reach the boarding lounge. How could the victim climb down the ladder if he was carrying the defendant?
The judge was probably a veteran of the American War of Independence. The Canadian judge up there, too. He still remembers what America did.
That was the mystery that needed to be solved. But Mr. Justice proved that the victim was killed in the boarding lounge. Prosecutor Blackwell, were you able to discover any new facts related to this point?
Upon further investigation, we discovered an oxygen tank fragment in the lounge. Surprisingly, it would appear that Justice Stono's argument was correct.
So that means the testimonies of the first two people on the scene are suspect.
Canadian judge burned down the White House during the War of 1912. Shit, I mean 1812. No. He also did it during 1912. It's just that one didn't make the news.
Who do you think Trump's building the ballroom for?
Exactly! Anyways, Athena's impression.
How does Athena think Apollo sounds?
Punished Apollo, specifically.
There were two people who claimed to be the first on the scene. But can we truly trust their statements?
Well, he wasn't blown up yet.
But he did have the sty in his eye.
The two people were Detective Candace Arm and Yuri Cosmos, right? You think that one of them might have given a false statement to the police?
Yeah, it's certainly possible. We might have to do a little more digging.
I wonder which one of them we're gonna have to interrogate. Okay, so here's the thing. Just as we were about to cross-examine Detective Arm, the courtroom bombing incident occurred, and the trial was put on hold.
That accursed fellow. He killed my witness. He killed Detective Arm.
Killed my wife!
He killed my
definitely put the-
wife, Tails.
Your nine-tailed wife, Tails.
I was going for the Sonic fan dub.
However,
Yeah, well, I was thinking of like nine,
Nine Tails Veil.
but like on tails. Like if you just combine the two. That's his wife.
So wait, hang
this
on.
is OC.
Are you saying that Tails is Black Quill's wife? Because I have a lot of problems with that.
Why do you think Blackwell's on death row?
Don't make him like that.
He definitely put the caboose on anyone asking her about
Caboose?
what she saw.
Yes, I love that, Kaboosh.
Caboose.
The kaboosh.
The Kaboosh. Also, I love, like, him over there, like, he killed my witness. That was a coworker, a friend of mine. And Athena being like, yeah, wow, that definitely pumped the brakes on that whole sitch. Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Queen.
Exactly. The kaboosh. In other words, the question of who killed the victim in the boarding lounge has once again become the main focus of this trial.
The reason the judge's name has never been revealed is he's a centuries-old vampire who keeps switching identities for years. Once upon a time, he was known as Paul Revere.
The British are coming! The British are coming!
Is the judge, as he looks like that, in Great Ace Attorney, which I do own? Because if so, I'm fully believing this. Also, yeah, Tails has better standards than that, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem there.
It's obvious.
Definitely not that Tails is a child.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, yeah. There's also that. Though, you know, the big one, obviously.
The big one.
Speaking of obvious, it's obvious Prosecutor Blackwell still thinks it was Mr. Starbuck. Fulbright said that Blackwell has a thing against the astronaut. Nevertheless, the defense argues there was a third person in the lounge, and that's who killed the victim.
To make such reckless claims in a courtroom takes a bold man. Or a stupid one. There was no third person in the boarding lounge.
Strictly first-person mode. We're all hardcore gamers here.
Or have you gone dotty already? Old man.
Yeah, Phoenix is going to curl up into a ball.
He said over 25 on the internet. Cringe.
Well, we'll see who's the daughter after I trounce you with my years of experience, little boy.
That is a millennial comeback on the internet if ever I heard one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix has unironically
Lovingly.
tweeted like floop, orps, wops, bloop, aka I just haven't had my coffee yet, or some shit like that. God. In any case, Mr. Starbuck claims he saw someone leaving the lounge. Furthermore, a Space Center employee also saw a suspicious figure at the scene.
They saw a third person.
You were there. Do you not remember? Yes, dude, you have one job.
No, that was when we were interviewing her, like, outside of,
No, that's right.
last time.
Sorry. Yeah, bit retracted. You're completely right. Thank you.
Don't you remember overly helpful golden retriever? What's his face? I can see his face. I'm sorry, the COVID
Fulbright?
vaccine made me take a struggle.
Fulbright?
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, the golden retriever, and the first character that popped into my head was Gumshoe, and I'm like, nope, not here.
On this one, sadly.
More golden.
I see my sister has been running her mouth.
That's right, I almost forgot that Aura is Prosecutor Blackwell's sister, so did I, shit.
No matter, she didn't see this mystery person's face clearly. Therefore, there is no evidence to indicate that this person was not the defendant.
I guess the possibility the figure was Mr. Starbuck is still there. Okay, real quick. Fallout 4 has extra content. What'd you miss? We're just reiterating the facts of the case. There are two Great Ace Attorney judges. The Japanese one is very different, but the British one looks like the modern one, but a bit chubbier with a better trimmed beard. Oh, that's a shame. Old age will do that to you. He has that like Captain Jack thing. Like he's gonna keep getting older, but he's like never gonna die of old age. Oh, poor judge.
His body just will keep warping until he's just a little tiny head on a desk.
You are very alone, Phoenix.
In brief, we need to determine if a third person was there or not. To this end, we should hear the testimony of one of the first people on the scene.
Director Cosmos, huh?
Very well. Bailiff, please bring the witness to the stand.
Heads in jars, exactly. Oh my god.
He's still
He's
on the
still
segue.
on the fucking Segway.
Why, I believe I've seen you before in the newspapers.
God, these two are gonna yap for 6 hours before the case starts. These old men.
You and I
Fuck.
are gonna age 10 years.
Of course you have. Of course you have. For I am Yuri Cosmos, director of the Cosmos Space Center, which was of course named after me, Yuri Cosmos.
Thank you. It's actually good I had my COVID shot yesterday. It made my voice perfectly gravelly for cave voice.
This actually rules, yeah.
Don't you have any fake you wish to ask me?
It genuinely is enhancing the voice, I'm not gonna lie.
I think I was sick. Well, I probably was sick in that year, but when I did the original cave voice, so that makes sense.
Cave voice.
Looks like he's all geared up to do some bragging.
7 years ago, I successfully landed the one end.
Everyone already knows how brilliant you are.
Blackwell like Austin coming in. Enough with the yapping.
Even I am trying to hold back my tears at seeing such a great man standing before me. So could you please proceed directly to your important testimony?
Blackwell, big fan of Yuri.
Oh, I see this fine young lad has a proper appreciation of greatness.
Square, Old Man Yowie featuring Old Man Yuri. Vulpix, wait, the judge's name is Yowie. I like that idea a lot. There's Old Man Yowie up on the stand. I'm not telling... I said that name once and Edgeworth laughed and moved to Europe. I'm never telling anyone again.
Then allow me to begin my epical testimony that will be recorded in the annals of history.
Epical?
Anals? The annals of
Is it-
history?
The annals of history.
It's
Is that-
annals, you fucking buffoon!
Wait, hang on, sorry, is it actually not the annals of history?
No.
Oh.
Sheri, what the fuck are you talking about?
Canal is spelled
Yowie.
with one
Your brain's been
N.
poisoned by
Canal
Yowie.
is spelled
Sheri.
with one N.
Sheri, what the fuck? How many people?
I've never had
Raise
to
a
say
hand.
the phrase
How
out
many
loud.
people?
I've never had to say it out loud before. I've only ever heard it in my
Speaking
head.
language. It's not your fault.
I've only ever seen that word written.
Yeah, I should have just did it. I've only
How
ever
many
seen that word written. I thought it was the annals of
Impressions Yuri,
history.
It's always anal.
Yeah, it's the annals of history, not the annals of history.
The annals. I thought it was the annals of history, and we were just supposed to
It's
accept it
neither
like
of those. It's
The annals of history.
the
No, you-
annals of history. Okay, we good?
You can accept you can accept the annals of history if you want, but it is the annals of history we are talking about.
I do pronounce it and did pronounce it Uranus and changed it to Uranus after I got made fun of.
I still pronounce it Uranus.
That's
But that's because I'm immature.
You do it on purpose. That speech of Professor Blackwell's just now? It sounded more to me like he was poking fun at Director Cosmos.
No. Square, good point.
Yeah.
Can we snip this shot too? The annals of history. I didn't know if there would be any room for it. We don't really have room for another big, like, spot of text on the,
Also,
It's gotta be real juicy.
It's not funny on its own. It's only funny in context to Sheri thinking it is pronounced the annals of history.
That's true.
Square, to your point of, good thing I figured it out before pronouncing it out loud, I did have to go back and repronounce Matt Yule's name and, like, re-record several instances of Matt Yule over and over because I did keep saying Matt Jewel and then looked at it and went, that's obviously not how it's pronounced. Christ alive, he's not a fucking cigarette. Like, and also back in the day I did name the video series The Gist of JIST because I was genuinely convinced that was how it was spelled. I watched the series and then had a bunch of comments, people telling me that's not how you do it.
That's not how you spell it. Hey, I never corrected you, I guess.
It's all good. It's probably for the best that it sailed right over the director's head. No, it is G-I-S-T. I spelled it J-I-S-T. Like an idiot.
Now then, Director Cosmos, the condensed version of your illustrious testimony, please.
Nicotine, Matt. Okay, here we go. Let's focus in, hone in.
Detective Arm and I rushed towards the boarding lounge together. We went via the control room and peeked in from what was there to see going on inside.
From there to see what was going on inside, okay.
We saw a figure standing in the middle of the lounge and Terry lying on the floor.
It was fucking Saitama, apparently. What the fuck? That head shape.
I hate to say it, but I can only imagine the standing figure must have been Starbuck.
Imagine, you
Frieza
say.
Looking at that head shape.
You're right.
Cranium.
I see. So in the testimony that you claim, you arrived on the scene after the two had escaped from the launch pad in the lounge.
I just want to make sure I've got this right. Check the left there, see the direction that the switch is in. If we now go to the court record and look at, not that door, this door, we can see that when it is operating
That's right.
as intended, the switch should be upright as opposed to horizontal.
No, that's when the door's locked.
Locked.
Ah, I see. Okay, this
And
is
then
why
it's unlocked
this
and turned, which
this
no
is
one-
why I wanted to confirm these things. Cool, awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so this is confirmation
The
because this is the launch pad. And then if you see the entrance, I think, to the museum, the console is on the other side. Oh, sorry, no, that's the control room. Never mind.
That's the control room door. Yeah.
That wasn't me.
But
We,
yeah,
we'll,
so
go ahead.
as far as I recall, the order of operations is you scan your handprint, it raises the glass on the switch, you turn the switch from up to sideways to unlock the door.
Yes.
See, my understanding was that it was related to the orienting of the spinning room, but we will get to those details as we go on.
I see why you think, yeah.
Sorry, just going to a whole bunch of evidence to get here. And just after the victim had been killed.
Oh, the horror, the humanity. But what I said is what I saw, and what I saw is what I said. Courageous action to take in the face of such terrifying explosions, would you say?
It sounds like the new fucking crime boss escape van driver.
To save me, men, I went personally into the epicenter of danger. Risking me own life for theirs.
I love a laugh that's mostly like
Gurgling.
the sound that you make when you're trying to like prevent needing the Heimlich maneuver.
Well, what do you know? It sounds like the director really cares about his men.
Yes, I do, and good for him. Yeah. Although, it sounds more like he was scared and just had a peek from far away.
Is the defense ready to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor. Director Cosmos' testimony is pretty vague. I'm gonna have to press him and draw more information before I do anything else. Okay, so the game is literally telling me, just press on everything. Here we go. Yeah, good for little guy G. He deserves that. Alright, so press. Rush to the lounge together. Where were you coming from?
The 6th floor. We were making sure any stragglers made their way to the 4th floor.
How'd you do that then? Without the elevator in service?
It was then we heard about Starbuck and Terran and hurried to the 3rd floor lounge.
I agree with you, Square. I don't know why Phoenix's nod animation is like... It sounds like his neck is snapping every time he does it.
As it should.
It's because he's over 25.
Oh god, you're right.
On my galactic scooty here, of course.
Why do you keep calling it galactic? Does that have something to do with space?
Of course. It's specifically designed to be used on galactic battleships.
Once we have those. I see. Then I take it works in zero gravity, too.
Sadly, no. With the current state of technology as it is, I'm afraid it would just float about and be galactically useless.
Well, that's a galactic bummer. I was looking forward to my zero-G. Okay, what does anything have to do with anything here? Okay, you were on your space-age pogo stick and you rushed to the boarding lounge. And when you got to the scene, what did you see? We went via the control room and peeked from there to see what was going on inside. Let's see. According to this diagram, you didn't have to go through the control room to get to boarding lounge 1. It looks like you could have gone there from the southern corridor as well. I see that it's a bay of elevators, so it is technically possible that some of the elevators were in service.
Yes, but in a haste, Detective Arm rushed ahead of me towards the control room. All I could do was but merely follow behind her.
I see.
So we peeked into the boarding lounge from the control room door.
You should be able to left-click their username and get tools that pop up. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe that's some functionality I specifically have in OBS. Maybe it's right-clicking and I'm misremembering. Hey, hell yeah, Square. Thank you. We had another spam bot in chat, and Square has gotten their first kill.
I saw that.
this is legitimately how it feels when I'm playing, like, I've been playing Fire Emblem, 3 Houses in my own time, and, like, one of the units gets a kill for the first time. Like, yay, you did it! You first won!
You did a murder!
You did a murder!
Okay, you say one of the units.
Bernadetta is who I was thinking of
Any of the
specifically.
units gets a kill and you do a little dance. Bernadetta, yeah.
Yeah, Bernadetta.
You did
like,
it! You did another murder!
Pearl has definitely gotten that as a gift card at some point.
You did a murder!
Yes, Pearl!
I would love to stream a Fire Emblem game at some point in the future. That would definitely be after we go through all the Ace Attorney stuff, because there's so much visual novel in the world.
Play the Ike games.
I think the Ike games would be great for stream, yeah. We'd be able to voice character, too. Okay, so we saw a figure standing in the middle of the... Before I press this, I'm just going here to look at the evidence. In the middle of the lounge, he says... Hang on, no, don't we have an overview map of the... I must be misremembering. I thought we had an overview map of the lounge. Never mind. Oh, well. Does Ghost Trick fall under Ace Attorney stuff? I would be down to stream Ghost Trick. Have I talked about Ghost Trick to you two before?
I think so.
It's from the...
I know about it.
It's from the Ace Attorney creators. There's a lot of crossover between the two things, and it's a similar sort of vibe. It's totally different characters, a different kind of gameplay, but there's an HD re-release of it on Steam, so that would be something I'd be down to do at some point. I think I want to go through, like, all of these games, maybe Great Ace Attorney, and I definitely want to do the Edgeworth investigation games. Those will be, I really feel like those will be a good time. And if we like those, then I think we'll like Ghost Trick, because Ghost Trick plays a little more like those. A little more, not quite. Okay. Kayla, welcome aboard. So you couldn't see what... Welcome to your trial. Sorry, you're on trial. I just started to let you know. Couldn't you see what the figure was doing or anything?
Sadly, the only thing I could tell was that it was a person standing motionless.
How confident are you in that?
The defendant, no doubt, staring aghast at his deed. What other explanation is there?
So close, but without evidence, I can't prove that person's the third party.
I don't relish in this, and...
Only match the same figure must have been Star Boot.
Aura Blackquill also saw a suspicious figure in the lounge, but she gave the statement that it was too dark to see the person's face clearly. Did you see this figure's face clearly?
No, not clearly. The light they were holding illuminated the area around their feet at the time.
Feet? Around their feet? Were they look? Oh! They were probably looking for the bullet in the storm grate. They probably realized they fucked up.
Looking for a shotgun bullet?
Yeah, like, oh shit, that fell through there. No, I don't want to leave anything behind.
But over that, I could see little else. That's why I could see Taryn, but I couldn't see who the other person was.
So for all you know, it might not have been Mr. Starbuck. Isn't that correct?
Well, I would like to believe that. Starbuck is the type of man who's capable of murder.
That attention to detail would suggest a professional might be the culprit, though. I'm with you on that, because I've got a lot of suspicions about Candace Arm's whole role in this, especially with rushing ahead. So, we'll see where this goes.
Especially with using a lighter instead of just like turning on a flashlight or
Oh,
a
yeah.
light you might have, because that would theoretically draw less attention, but would be enough light to kick off. It's like using the light from the screen of your phone to find where like a shiny thing that fell in the middle of the night.
As opposed to turning on the phone flashlight, which would probably
Yes.
wake people up. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. When the witness entered the boarding lounge, there was no third person there. Isn't that correct, great Space Center director?
Yes, that's right. Only Starbuck and Taryn were there by that time.
Not sure if it's about when you'll play it or if you'll play it at all, but if it's the latter, both Great Ace Attorney games are generally considered to be some of the best in the series. Okay. You know what? Yeah, since I already own it especially, I'm willing to give it a shot. The hesitation is, do we want to start a new thing with new characters separately as opposed to Edgeworth where we can transition in? But it's also only 2 games, so I do think we could still do that. I want to get through the narrative of all of the Ace Attorney, like, main stuff first. It's the same way I felt, I'm right now going through Like a Dragon Ishin. I wanted to get through all of the other Like a Dragon games first, because I didn't want to, like, confuse details in my head. I want these to be, like, separate things in my mind. But yeah, so I would be down to do Great Ace Attorney. My hesitation isn't because I think there'll be something wrong with it or it'll be bad. My hesitation was just, it's a bit of a commitment. But if it's only 2 games, it's only 2 games.
Yeah.
Alright.
After we peeked in, the lounge suddenly went dark and the figure vanished.
You mean they disappeared? That's odd.
The reason the figure appeared to vanish is because it was the defendant. When the witnesses weren't looking, he fell to the floor and feigned unconsciousness.
Hold on, Director Cosmos. Did you ever take your eyes off the scene?
Just for a brief instant. About as long as it takes for a shooting star to go by.
Talk normal, you fuck. If you took your eyes off the scene, then this third person could have escaped during that time.
But what escape routine could this person have used?
The direction opposite of the control room. The southern door to the elevators. Also, Kayla, I remember hearing about that at the time. Yeah, that it was actually really good. There's no security lock on that door, so it would have been possible to escape that way. It's also possible that the thing they were seeing, they claimed the middle of the room, but it might have been someone in the doorway, and then the door closes, and now you can no longer see that silhouette. Like, I'm just thinking about, like, old mystery tropes. That's one of them, too. Like, they just disappeared. It's because you no longer saw their shadow.
All things are possible, right? Dunno. The real question is, do you have any proof?
At this point, I'm fully convinced Blackwell's on our side. Like, he really does seem to be like, okay, yeah, but can you prove that? No, seriously, can you please prove that?
The textbook.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be fighting us very much.
Yeah.
Does he?
And you were saying, Marina? Exactly.
Oh, you might regret.
The textbook definition.
Definition of dark woke.
Open the paper bag. Don't know what I expected. Well...
If they're just possibilities, we could each profess whatever we'd like. An inmate who used to be a university professor and lunar researcher used to say that there is a kingdom of little green men who live under the surface of the moon.
That's right, it was Sailor Moon I was in doing hard time with.
This is... Yeah, the Sailor Scouts are all serving at the same time as Naruto. What the fuck? Okay, as long as they don't punish us in the name of said moon for whatever we've done to it.
But I say, where's your proof that this quaint kingdom exists?
He's calling your theory a work of fiction, boss.
I picked that up, Athena. Thank you.
He's calling you a weak lawyer, little bitch baby, boss.
Nah, I just thought he was presenting as evidence into court the little green men who live on the moon, Athena. Thanks. He's right. I don't have any proof
I'm sorry,
yet. Oh, what's up?
Zuko will not leave me the fuck alone, so I have to go feed him. I'll be right back.
Okay, in that case, we will take a short break. I will go use the restroom and get a drink. If anyone needs to gather anything, like, I'm just gonna set it for like a 30-second AFK break. We'll be right back.
Good idea. Okay.
He's calling you a beta, Phoenix. Thank you. Hey, Marina, are you here? Oh, no, okay, I'll
Yeah, I
have
was
to...
trying to keep updated
Oh.
on election results.
Oh,
Here in the
yeah,
US,
that's
stay
right.
in line.
Yes, no joke, no joke. If you're watching the stream from the line right now, go stay in
For
it.
some reason, yeah, you're standing in line waiting to vote, watching the stream. Stay in line.
That would not surprise me, no joke. Like, there are people who probably are doing that. I watch Twitch streams, like, idly while waiting sometimes, too. It's comforting.
Alright, I'm back.
Marina, can you please read this message I just sent in Crime Crew as Athena from Square?
This isn't looking good, boss. He's already depicted you as the soy jack, and the sound of his heart is telling me he's about to present evidence that depicts him as the Chad.
Thank you so much!
That felt so right in her voice, too.
Yeah, she would say that, like, wholeheartedly. Unironically. Whew. Alright. The southern door was a possible escape route. And I'd better make a mental note of that. I thought that was going to be new evidence I got added, I see. Cinema. Thank you. Yes. Director Cosmos, may I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why did you look away from the boarding lounge?
Oh, there's actually another tale of bravery behind the answer to that.
Oh, God.
It was when Detective Alm saw the figure and raised her gun.
Was she gonna pull a, like, John Watson in BBC's The Sherlock and, like, shoot from 3 windows away? What the fuck?
Fully thought you were going to say John Wick. Fully thought my brain was locked in to hear John Wick, John Watson, and went, oh yeah, that does make sense.
Being a great humanitarian and protector of mankind, I tried to stop her.
What? You're saying Detective Arm raised her gun as soon as she saw the figure?
I imagine her instincts as a detective told her they were the killer.
Huh. I don't know about that. And you were able to prevent Detective Arm from firing her gun?
Oh, I'm afraid I was too late. I was unable to stop her.
I gotta check the map again real quick for a thing. No, wait, hang on. Is there 2 maps here? Because we keep cutting to an overhead map that I don't have access to unless I'm dumb and missing it. No, yeah, I am dumb and missing it. It's right here. Okay. So. Yeah, this is the whole thing. Awesome. Control room up here. The observatory window that we were seeing. Is that on the right side here or the left side here? The one that made it look like what space? That had a bullet hole in
on
it.
the left side, because I think that led up to the door that goes to Launchpad 1 corridor.
Do we have that right? Maybe we can also see from No, yeah, there's nothing else to examine there. So the reason I'm trying to suss this out is if she fired her gun through the window there, I'm wondering if that, like, if instead of shooting through outward, it came in from somewhere else, if we were misunderstanding how that room is.
She identified herself clearly, and then she fired 2 warning shots at the shadowy figure.
2
Like
shots?
a good American.
This information about Detective Arm's action sounds critically important. Please add it to your testimony.
Can't wait for Ace Attorney 7 with tutorial prosecutor will be IRL Payne, a snot-nosed kid who's constantly making wojacks of you and your client.
That's so cute that you think we're gonna get an Ace Attorney 7.
No, they're gonna keep milking this. They're literally putting out an update for, like, updated graphics for the original Ace Attorney trilogy again. Like,
Again.
They're waiting
We're
for
never
every
getting an
gay
Ace
person on
Attorney
Earth
7.
to play this game, and then once every single gay person on Earth has played it, then they'll move on.
Exactly. All right, so fired 2 warning shots. Do we want to press, or can we just present here, love?
You can present.
Okay, sorry. You're taking a moment there, so I'm like, well, I'm just gonna move
was
it along to be
chewing.
safe. Sorry, my apologies.
No worries, no worries.
And neither of these 2 shots hit the culprit?
That's correct. The detective appears to have missed on purpose.
What do you think a warning shot is? But did she really? There's something about that bothers me. So Detective Arm fired 2 warning shots, did she? That's the first time that info's come out. Wonder if I can find any inconsistencies. I'm guessing the 1 bullet hole, or maybe the 1 bullet casing?
Yes, the bullet casing. Or,
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. Present the bullet hole.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say, if she fired 2
Yeah,
shots, where's the second shot? And yeah, go ahead.
Oh, and I was gonna say, like, depending on where they go, could also determine how much something is a warning shot too. Although I guess if you're firing from a gun at all, like it's
Yeah.
it's either a hit shot or a warning shot, regardless of what it hits.
Objection!
At least it's an update, not a re-release, true. Are you sure you were really paying attention to what Detective Arm was doing? Whoa.
You doubt me once? Once that someday will be written down in the history books.
I think it sounds like a lawnmower or a weed whacker. Somehow I don't think those exact words will ever be written in any history books.
Mr. Wright, could you please explain yourself so that we can all understand? We're not in your head, dude. Just say it out loud.
You say Detective Arm fired 2 warning shots, and yet only 1 bullet hole was ever found at the scene.
What?
Only 1 bullet hole means the gun only fired once. And yet Detective Director Inspector Cosmos over here is saying that Arm fired 2 shots. No editor would ever allow such a glaring contradiction into a history book. Phoenix, you have a lot of confidence in editors of history books. Holy shit.
Books are gonna be edited by ChatGPT by then, my guy.
Unfortunately for you, the witness's words are true. We confirm that 2 shots were fired from Detective Arm's gun.
Objection!
But there was only 1 bullet hole at the scene. Yeah, chat pointed out, like, unless one of them hit their target. I love how confident Phoenix is here of, but only 1 hole! Where did the other bullet hole vanish to?
You should know the answer to that already.
Aren't you reading your Twitch chat? I should?
During the previous trial, a certain oxygen tank was presented as evidence. We've already discussed that it was ruptured in the lounge, have we not?
I don't know that I'd consider that a warning shot. That's a
That's a shot.
It appears that the thing that ruptured it was a bullet.
like firing at an oxygen tank with a firearm is not a warning shot.
That's a shot, yeah.
A bullet that was found near the tank, to be precise.
Ah.
This bullet was fired from a .38 caliber gun, the same caliber as the detective's gun.
What? Oxygen tank data updated. Yeah, no, that is a shot fired.
The rifling marks also match up. There's no question that the bullet was fired from Detective Arm's gun.
Bullet from Arm's gun added to the court record. Separate, then.
Rifling marks. They're like a gun's fingerprints on a bullet, correct? And examining the rifling marks on a bullet can tell us the gun it was fired from.
He is putting ChatGPT away on his phone now.
One of the bullets the detective fired found its way into the holographic image display. The other bullet came to a stop near the victim's oxygen tank.
Ting, ting.
The evidence confirms the director's statement that the detective fired 2 shots.
My beautiful contradiction. Gone. All gone. All we've confirmed is that the detective actively, like, hostilely attacked one of the people on the scene. Oh, no. Yeah, Onion, that's straight up some cop language. The bullet came to a stop in the heart of the assailant on the cop when he bled on him. Like, fucking hell. Also, yeah, the disappearing bullet trick that Von Karma did. Like, yeah, absolutely, Phoenix should have seen this coming.
So that bullet hole was from a .38 caliber, huh? I'd better update the record.
Okay, thank you. This is I wanted to wait before checking.
Very good. Now we know the fate of both the shots Detective Arm fired.
So I want to check the caliber of that other bullet that we have. 10 caliber, much smaller. So, interesting. Interesting.
There's another contradiction.
Mr. Wright, does that clear up all your questions?
Detective Arm fired two shots. Detective Arm fired twice. One hit the holographic display, and the other hit the oxygen tank. Does that really clear everything up about what happened at the scene? I don't think it does, however...
No.
Okay, yeah, figured as much. I just didn't want to loop here too long. No, Your Honor, it does not. Detective Arm fired 2 warning shots from a .38 caliber gun. But that doesn't explain the existence of a certain piece of evidence found at the scene. A piece that points to the existence of a third-person shooter.
Oh.
Very well, but it won't do to keep us waiting, Mr. Wright. What piece of evidence suggests the possibility of a third person at the scene?
The other bullet, yeah. Duh.
Yep.
And what is this metal pellet supposed...
These are called bullets, Your Honor.
I've never heard of bullets.
Explain. I only know about rifling marks, my sweet rifling.
Just a little something of great importance we found at the crime scene, Your Honor.
You found it where?
In a floor gutter at the crime scene. It looks like the police and prosecution both missed it. Furthermore, this is a 10 caliber bullet, making it much smaller than one of Detective Arm's .38 calibers.
That means...
Exactly. One more person must have been there in the lounge. A third person who had a gun that could fire 10 caliber bullets.
Grunk.
Grunk.
And,
Grunk, is this true?
Crunk, let me know.
His
I've
wife
only-
Grunk.
I had forensics check this out. It seems like this 10 caliber bullet was shot by a Fisher's Price baby's first pistol TM, all rights reserved. Now that's how you know it takes place in America, baby. And if that's true, it explains why Detective Arm fired warning shots. This third person fired at Detective Arm and Director Cosmos with their gun. And in return, the detective fired her warning shots. Director, detective to directive. Isn't that how it really went down, Director Cosmos?
Oh, looks like you deduced me miraculous tale of survival.
This is a court, this is a testimony, tell me!
Yes, you're absolutely correct. The mystery person fired upon us.
I thought it'd be funny if I left that part out. What's this now?
Oh, he is Whittle.
He
Whittle.
is so short.
What? You never read the word of any of this to me before.
Oh, well, all great men have a secret or two, don't you know?
Tee-hee. I was being a little stinker.
I'm going to kill this man and get another death row sentence. Alright, let's keep going.
So Director Cosmos really has been hiding the presence of a third person all along. Director Cosmos, I want you to testify to the court about what you really saw.
You may be a very great man, but in my courtroom you are just another witness. You won't receive special treatment here. Now please give accurate testimony.
Whew, getting fired up. It's fun.
Detective Arm and I rushed to the control room together. In the lounge, we saw a figure standing in the middle of the room and tearing on the floor.
Terran, you saw from the lounge, Terran on the floor. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind.
We were still in the control room to the east when the figure fired at us.
Pew pew. Oh, that was it. Okay.
That's what my grandson is talking about when he says third-person shooter.
Cosmos might have only remembered 2 shots. It seems like he has a selective memory, but there might be another reason behind it. The Segway is a masculine equivalent of high heel shoes.
Yeah.
Gotta get up there somehow.
Given that there was no third person in the lounge when the witness entered it, does this mean the person who fired the gun had to have been the defendant?
Not necessarily. It's still possible it was someone else. Most likely, as soon as Detective Arm and Director Cosmos discovered this person... Oh, forgive me, Your Honor, I have the hiccups. They escaped through the southern door, the one that did not have a security lock.
Objection!
Double-edged swords are a tricky lot. Mishandle one, it is you who is cut down.
Okay?
Your reasoning could apply if Spaceboy were the killer as well. Think about it. After being discovered, he could have fired the 10 caliber gun.
I love the old-timey bullet gun sound effect when the bullet picture just appeared on screen.
Like the...
So pew. Yep.
Detective Arm would have responded by firing 2 warning shots. All he had to do was feign unconsciousness to invent the possibility of a third person.
Objection!
But Mr. Starbuck didn't have a gun in his possession when he was found by police, nor has a gun been found at the crime scene. Its absence can only be explained if there was a third party who took it with them. Is the gun in the chamber?
Objection!
In the little sealed pod?
Recall the existence of a trash chute in the boarding lounge.
Oh, that's a good point too.
The defendant could have simply thrown the gun down that chute.
It also
I think
would
that would have made a lot of noise. That a witness would have heard that.
probably, yeah.
Objection!
But you can't deny the possibility of a third person leaving with the weapon.
It's up to you to prove that possibility. And I trust you haven't forgotten my little piece of decisive evidence.
What, I have?
Why, the detonator switch that was found in Mr. Starbuck's pocket, naturally. The most compelling evidence of all that tells us he is the culprit.
Yeah, I also agree with that it might be that the gun is concealed as something else that doesn't look like a gun, and, like, because I was just writing about this, that's what the well rod is. It was designed to look like a bike pump. So there is that possibility. Oh, I forgot all about, oh!
If it's not in the trash can, how are we supposed to remember?
Look your baldness. How deliciously obvious it is that they lack the evidence to rival mine.
Wow, he sliced our third-person theory to ribbons and just served it to us. Just like that.
Yes, well, I have a question of my own, actually. That bullet that the mysterious figure shot, what did it hit exactly?
I was gonna make that exact joke, and then I was like, no, that's stupid. And just read the line.
Me.
Oh my god!
Don't make jokes! You're a ghost!
Okay, Big D.
That was very D, you're right.
I was wondering when you would realize it, your baldness. Director Cosmos is an authentic, bona fide ghost. He can even pass through walls.
So I understand the segue now as a visual gag. I understand that it's supposed to be like when you draw like a little yokai ghost with its
they're
little like
hovering.
hands in front. Yeah, exactly, and its little feet dangling. He's shaped like that.
He's been dead since the American Revolutionary War. Oh my fuck.
Persecutor Blackwell, shame on you for teasing the nice old gentleman.
Mr. Yowie himself.
Okay, your baldness, it was all in jest. Please show yourself again.
But he's shaped like a ghost and everything.
I really like your baldness, it was all in jest. He's literally saying, Your Honor, it was a bit. Judge, have you considered it was a joke?
Are you sure? Oh, in that case. Okay, how are you alive?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. It was a miracle. A miracle befitting a great history-making figure such as myself.
Was something in your lapel or your jacket?
A
Yep.
stash of cash. The bullet hit me glorious Medal of Honor, whereby it ricocheted, thus saving me life.
Interesting.
What?
Did you ever wonder why the fourth star was so off-center?
I was wondering what the
And
design there was, yeah.
It's also missing its little center like a jewel falling off of jewelry.
Exactly. That's unbelievable!
I have to check this out. Oh wow, look at that. There's one extra Gaiax.
Oh.
You could see it on his model the whole time.
Yeah, that's really cool. The odds are literally astronomical. I guess it really was a miracle.
I guess between that and my bulletproof vest, I am still alive today. It's a good thing I wear that every day of my life.
Your baldness, it was for the vine.
It's beginning to really feel like the Cosmos is watching out for Director Cosmos.
But why did you conceal this information, Director Cosmos?
A great man such as myself has to hide things on occasion, no matter how much it hurts. 'Tis the plight of the truly great. It may be hard for this generation to understand.
But in all seriousness, the lung underneath there has collapsed. I suffered severe bruising. It does hurt a lot. Like, just because, like, the impact still very much hit me.
I don't know, but it sounds fishy to me. What else is he hiding?
Let's just cross-examine him and see what we can find out.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you're crossing.
It's just rapid firing out. That's like that's the vocal version of what happens to your signature the more you have to sign things.
Exactly.
Now, Mr. Wright,
Control room together.
Okay, so let me think. You rushed to the control room to get. I mean, didn't he say earlier they didn't? That she rushed ahead?
Yeah, but they were together. She was just in front of him.
That's fair. In the lounge, we saw a figure standing in the middle room. Okay. You saw Terran on the floor? Can I ask? Press present. We were still in the control room to the east.
Sorry, Chewie.
When the figure's
you can
fired.
present immediately.
Okay, is it presenting on this
You can
statement?
present on this statement, yes.
Yeah, because where we found the bullet, I think, matters. Is it the map that I'm showing off here?
The bullet.
Oh, the bullet itself again. Just the small bullet?
Yes.
Yeah, the
Cool,
one we
cool, cool.
found.
Okay. I see what you're talking about earlier, a couple streams back, about this game making you use the same piece of evidence over and over again. Director Cosmos, I believe that you're telling this court a glorious lie. Don't say that, Phoenix. Don't call it that.
A great man like me tell a lie. Have you ever heard of such a thing in all of this story?
Shoutouts to Theodore Roosevelt, who was shot during a speech and finished said speech afterwards and hit the script of his speech. I know about that famous story. America, I love it. Oh, it feels good. Dick Cheney's dead. Yeah, feels good to be American. My accusation is based on the positions of the people who were in the lounge. According to your testimony, you and Detective Arm were near the control room door, and the mysterious figure was standing in the middle of the boarding lounge. If, as you said, the figure fired a gun at you from this position, then the bullet would have traveled in this direction. Pew, bing. However, we found the 10 caliber bullet here. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh,
That's also why I thought we had to present the map, because, like, the positioning was what was wrong in my mind. This trajectory and where the bullet was actually found contradict one another. Director Cosmos, where were you really when you were being shot at? It's like I'm interrogating Bo Anderson. Oh, look at him go! Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the human merry-go-round.
Outdoor thoughts, Phoenix. Say that one out loud. You'll get a laugh from the crowd. The crowd might like you if you do that.
Come on, Phoenix, bring it out.
If your jokes weren't always yaoi-based, maybe you'd get a relatable laugh every now and again from the crowd.
Seriously. Don't tell me you've forgotten already. Didn't the witness himself just tell you the bullet hit his metal?
And bounced across the entire room?
Of this, there's no mistake.
But in that case, the bullet should have been found near the east side of the room. Are you trying to say you can explain this inconsistency?
Of course.
I didn't think... What?
Oh, great director Cosmos.
yes? Oh, is there something you'd like me to expound upon?
You were in fact not in the control room to the east, were you?
We are on the same side. We are on the same side.
You were looking into the lounge from the door to the south, is that not right?
What are you getting at?
Use your own brain. Your head must have some other use than housing that bird's nest.
Bird's nest? Why does everyone pick on my hair? I do think I'm probably going to add him freaking out while spinning onto the collage, but I'll do that another time when we have more time.
We've probably got time for it, I will say.
If we take an AFK break at some point, I'll do it.
Director Cosmos and the detective witnessed the scene from the southern door.
Yeah, okay, this is also what I have been hoping we could work up to, because it's the only way everything else makes sense, including the angles of the bullet and where everything hit. Because yes, you were correct, Marina, that up and to the left is where that projection scene area was.
The killer fired at them there, and that is why the bullet was found in the south.
Ah! Shit, he's on my side.
Also, the witness being at the southern door is rather favorable for the prosecution.
And if he was in the door to the south, then it's not a viable escape route for the culprit. It means that the control room becomes an escape route, however, only for people who have access to it, which limits the amount of people it could be substantially.
Exactly.
Huh? Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
How about it, Director? If you don't tell the truth this time...
Let's go!
Yikes. He's in cuffs.
I do like him saying yikes.
Yikes.
You will become but rust upon my sword. I relish the chance to cut down such a great man.
Whew! Shit, Blackwell. Goddamn, that one actually goes.
Well, alright. Want to hear the truth? Just put your sword away.
Never.
You are correct. I, the great Yuri Cosmos, was looking into the room from the southern door.
What? That's the complete opposite of all the testimony he's given so far.
And now you have lost your possibility that a third person was in the room.
I have. How?
The director and the detective were near the southern door. Meaning the killer couldn't have escaped through there. The western door required print recognition, the corridor beyond filled with smoke. The only escape route left was the eastern control room door. And the only way to get through there was Detective Cosmos' fingerprints. In short, there would be no escape for any third person had there been one.
The third person just disappeared, like in one of Trucy's magic tricks. My third person just went into underwear.
Order! Order in this court! Director Cosmos, why did you tell such an outrageous lie?
You were covering for the defendant. Isn't that right?
Yes. It was all for the love of me, man. If I said I was in the eastern control room.
That's true. Yuri, quote, "It was all for the love of my men."
Would mean the cop could have escaped through the southern door. It would have meant that there could have been a third person. All I wanted to do was protect Starbuck by making him go to prison. I said I was in the control room to invent an escape route for a third person.
What a convoluted lie. Was he really covering for the defendant? So I see what you were saying earlier, Square, about how they do make the defense attorneys just scream a lot when a minor thing goes wrong in this game. Like, they just default to like all caps, like A, if anything goes wrong. So tired.
It looks like we've come to a conclusion. That the defense's argument, the possibility of a third person, has crumbled.
No!
It's over.
Yikes! The judge is about to hand down his verdict. Think, Phoenix, think. This is the perfect time to try and turn my thinking around. If a third person had no way of escaping the scene, then what if one of the people at the scene was this third person? Wait. What if the whole premise is wrong? Director Cosmos said that he and Detective Arm rushed to the scene together. But what if that premise isn't true? What if one of them reached the scene before the other one, which we already established happened? And if that person entered the lounge, then they would be the third person.
The defendant is the only one who could have killed the victim and shot at the director. There doesn't appear to have been any room for argument against these claims. I will now render my verdict.
Please wait, Your Honor. There is still one possibility.
Oh? This had better be good, Mr. Wright.
There is one and only one person who could have escaped from the scene. And that person would be the first person who arrived on the scene. Then, upon entering the boarding lounge, the second person to arrive came via the southern door. That's why the first person fled from the room, using an escape route that was accessible only to them.
Very well, let's hear more about this theory. Who is this one person who could have escaped from the boarding lounge?
Okay. If the only escape route is the northern door, it has to be Yuri. Is there anything that contradicts this? Did they establish at some point that the police have the ability to just override? Okay, then there's no one else left, right?
Given the knowledge that we have, the only person it could have been is Yuri Cosmos.
Is the person who's already been lying to us?
It might just be the person who's been the 62-year-old liar. God damn. What do you mean question mark? They were built at some point.
No. They are timeless entities.
Yep.
What? But that's my boy. We drink and watch the footy. Mr. Wright.
But we play footsies together.
Play footsies.
What are you claiming here?
Of all the people who were at the scene, only the witness could have escaped. The director is the only one with the authority to open the control room door, after all.
But that means...
Exactly. The true identity of the third person is our current witness, Director Yuri Cosmos.
What?
What?
Order in this court, I say. Mr. Wright, you will explain yourself in more detail.
I assert that the Director Cosmos arrived at the scene before Detective Arm and entered the boarding lounge alone. Detective Arm arrived after that and saw a suspicious figure, who was actually Director Cosmos, standing in the lounge. And that's why she fired those 2 shots.
Oh, I've been hit. Oh, I've been hit on the starboard side.
Taking a couple screenshots, so I have a couple different angles of this face, so I can
Yeah.
decide what I want to do with it.
Captain Wright, a direct hit on the enemy ship, sir. A magnificent shot.
Are we still playing Pirate Yakuza? Shit.
Warning shots fired from the enemy ship. Prepare to intercept.
Buster call! Burn the civilians! Torch the population!
Cosmos, you've told a lie in this court once again.
I've been hit! I've been hit on the port side. The enemy's called in reinforcements.
Earth to Cosmos Control Center requesting permission that you return to reality.
But me ship will not go down to anything less than the ultimate weapon of evidence.
Yeah, because right now we just have conjecture. But I do have evidence. In fact, you could say that your battleship bears its scar. If Director Cosmos is the third person that Aura Blackquill saw, this third person fired at Detective Arm and Director Cosmos with their gun. And in return, the Detector fired his warning shots. Isn't that how it really went down, Director Cosmos?
Like that sounds like some kind of a sea monster.
I think Phoenix is interpreting it more as like a space monster.
Oh, yeah.
Director Cosmos must have been the one who fired that 10 caliber gun. Why do all the Space Center employees keep having... no, don't say it like that, please. I feel like OSHA should keep looking into it. Yeah, I think that maybe having a giant tech display that
Led
is
by
showing...
an unmedicated man.
who is showing aliens and maybe whatever else at any time that you can constantly change instead of windows, might be affecting their mental health a little bit. Like, oh no, you don't look outside. Look to the future through this monitor and only this monitor.
The future of the ominous death space worm that can only be viewed by people who are about to die.
It's all good, Onion. Appreciate it. You mean the display with the monster that's watching us? Yeah, exactly. Director Cosmos must have been the one who fired the 10 caliber gun. When Detective Arm discovered him in the lounge, it only makes sense that he would have turned and shot at her. I mean, I agree, but I just love, obviously you would just immediately go blicky blam bam, like, right, of course. The evidence on the director's body is a different kind of relevance than before, because depending on we should really compare the bullet to the hole on the star to see if it is the 10 caliber or the larger caliber that bounced off of him. Presumably it's a smaller caliber, but it could be either. Once we compare it against another piece of evidence, the mark that you receive from the third party will be all the proof that we need to prove that you were the one there in the lounge.
Brace for further impact.
Comparison against this piece of evidence will prove that you were the one in the lounge. Is it once again the bullet?
No.
Ah.
The bullet from Arm's gun.
Okay, yeah, the other bullet. That makes sense. I'm glad it literally says, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The 38 caliber bullet found on the floor at the scene didn't hit the oxygen tank. It hit Director Cosmos's metal. If we have that ricochet mark on the metal analyzed, I'm sure the caliber will match up. And if that mark proves to be from a 38 caliber bullet, it will prove that you are the third person we've been looking for.
The bridge is destroyed. Losing altitude. All hands abandoned sheep.
I can't keep making jokes, goddammit.
If that's true, then what about the bullet that hit the oxygen tank?
It was the 10 caliber bullet. In other words, it was the bullet fired by Yuri Cosmos. Isn't that right, Director?
No, you got it all wrong. What? The engines have started again? It's a miracle. I'm not going down yet.
Okay, for fuck's sake, I read World War II memoirs, and this is too much for me. Stop with all of it and confess the truth.
If you don't want the history books to say that a great man was a great liar,
Then accept your fate and tell the truth.
oh Jesus.
Athena heard history books and was like, I've got to get one in case this isn't one. Are you giving... Excuse me.
Are you giving me orders? Me, the great detective of the Cosmos Space Center.
I was giving Athena's voice.
Girl, but the cosmos revolves around me.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Rotating Cosmos in my mind like...
Oh, someone get me off this thing.
Hang on, I know how to make GIFs now, so I'm just gonna quickly screen record this for a second and turn this into a GIF. Okay, that's all. Perfect. Awesome. I'll do that later.
Order in the corner. Will someone please stop the witness from spinning?
Round and round it goes. Well...
Whew. Thank goodness we were able to stop him spinning off the face of the earth.
While he was twirling, I took the liberty of running an analysis on the mark of the metal.
Alright, let's see.
It was made by a 38 caliber bullet, matching it with the size of Detective Arm's firearm.
Yeah, we gotta check if he's injured underneath the metal too then. Bailiff, remove this man's shirt.
Bailiff, strip this man.
Are you ready to confess the truth, witness?
No. No, you got it all wrong. It's just a misunderstanding.
You really could have just stopped it at no.
Is he gonna start piling on more lies?
The thing I'm thinking is that even if you get shot with a bulletproof vest on, you get bruised under it, depending on the caliber of the bullet. 10 caliber, I'm like, okay, maybe like a strong man like that could like survive that. 38 caliber bullet, that motherfucker might have a bruised rib or not rib, like punctured lung
Nipple.
or some. That guy's nipple piercing is fucked. Like it is
was driven
inverted.
I know he has one.
It was driven into his back.
Oh god, no! Okay, well, he's gonna keep lying. But no matter how many lies he tells, I'll expose him one by one. I'll make that big liar tell the truth!
Here we go.
Okay. Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh!
That's what happens when we gun through it, damn.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful.
So we can pick this up Thursday when I
Oh.
get work.
Awesome. Okay, wow. Damn. I do feel like we probably could have. In that case, I will actually take the time while on stream here to
We could
update
have
the
spun our
collage.
wheels more.
We could have
Been
absolutely.
even dumber.
We could have done so many stupid bits. I'm gonna go ahead and update the collage right now. Then.
Good idea.
The metal was the nipple piercing.
That's how it's pinned to him.
Terrible.
Don't look at me! Don't look at me!
Dual Destinies collage. There it is. Okay, so I have like 37 screenshots of this man spinning in a circle.
As
Find
you
the
should.
best one.
Oh my god, they're all so good. Okay, but no, it's definitely this one is the thing. Oh god, there's something about a sad old man on a scooter that's just very funny.
A Segway scooter in particular.
Yeah, a fucking vroom vroom bike, a fucking dumbass little Segway unicycle, like socially acceptable unicycle because we put a second tire on it, so it's not a unicycle, but it's a unicycle. Just because you have a second wheel doesn't mean you aren't a unicycle, you fruity fuck.
I think definitionally it does.
No.
But in our hearts, it's still a unicycle.
Okay, hang on. Let me test this. Save. I cut out a little too much of the thing there. Let me fix that. Like that much higher and that much further
Yeah,
in.
right next time going to prison instead of space.
Yeah, because that applies to this man absolutely and sincerely.
Because, I mean, even if for some reason there was a misunderstanding, he's going anywhere instead of space.
Oh my god, this man is not making it to space.
No.
You know what, I'll just leave it
No.
as is. How about that? Yeah, that looks fine.
Space will not have him.
Space does not want this man.
That's why he's been confined to Earth.
Yep.
Okay, well, that works.
I was gonna say cosmic reject, but I shouldn't with my whole chest. Under the chance that a certain blonde musician lawyer doesn't hear that and start up a new band called
Cosmic
Reject.
Reject. Oh, Jesus, you're so right. Cosmic fucking hell. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Now, I will later go make that GIF, but for now, we are going to be calling the stream. On Thursday, we will be concluding this trial, which will jump straight into the next trial, which we will be doing across November, and I hope we will finish it within the confines of November. We shall see.
We shall see.
I believe in us.
Yes, so do I.
Thank you all so much for sticking with us for really years of this. Please take care of yourselves, take care of your friends and loved ones, and take it easy.